All right. Let me see if I can boot this back up. I haven't done nothing YouTubing for 2023. Been kind of busy, as some may seem. But anyway, let me tell you. I'd like to welcome the new people that have joined. Um, I need everybody that's at the ranch. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend that they want to come join this next door group. I'm gonna recap um, just very briefly and pin this inside the next door group. Actually, this is where the only location that is going to be. Um, Let me see here. I'm not operating off of script, so I'm just kind of going off the cuff. So, what I want to do real quick is if you just joined in the group, but I'm sure you didn't heard the or seen the drama that's going over here at the ranch. Well, first and foremost, tone this audio down inside my ear. Um, that I am a ranch homeowner. Second phase, been here since, well, I want to say I put down my down payment November 2000. And then once the house was built and whatnot, and, go through all the stuff that became June, June or May 2001. So I'm an established homeowner first and foremost. And so anything that I bringing up about the state of this development, this whoever's on the board is my God-given and constitutional right as to freedoms that is afforded to us within anything here in the U.S. So, like anybody else, I can voice my disagreement, disapproval, vote for what I don't like, do like, just like any other homeowner here at the ranch. So, with that said, um, just drop this down here to the bottom before I go up. Short summary of what's going on, what occurred, and how we became here. Um, just making sure that my recording is going. So sometimes I forget to push the button. Um, so, long story short, as to the business side, and I'm going to say this right off the top. I am not pissed off, disgruntled, or mad about losing the job of maintaining the security cameras here. Um, it's the right of the board to pick and choose whoever they like. But however, you have to follow the business protocols of when you're dealing with vendors and suppliers and understand the functionings of contracts that you sign. Okay. And if you follow those procedures, policies, rules, laws, you don't wind up into having any disputes. So, long story short, was a security vendor, 3 years. Uh, Took it over in 2018. Started working on it April of 2018. Even before I got the contract, October 2018 was when I finally got the approval contract from the board. Over the years, if you've basically been following me on Nextdoor, Facebook, um, you see that I did a lot of stuff for here within the community beyond being a, security uh, vendor supplier due to the fact that I lived here. So I had a vested interest as well. Prior to me taking over the camera systems, um, this development was paying thousands and thousands and thousands um, per year, and which they still are and were even when I took over. I don't know what the exact amount monthly was. Somebody told me that it was upwards to $3,000 a month in maintaining all the camera systems location here. I put in and then took it over for $1,700 a month, and that's basically taking care of the camera systems at Mountain Meadows and Link Road, over by the park course path back there by the creek, Dawson Creek and Sage Meadows. Then we have a location that I had up, um, um, but then took the system out because they didn't want it back then, up there at the Pittman and Redwood Meadows. So for 3 years, I took maintaining the systems flawlessly. That there was no issues. Um, the only issue is that the board members just wasn't technically able to maintain their app phones to stay on. So, and I'm going to be bringing this down the line, um, and prove what I say, that they falsified the minutes, the monthly minutes, to get rid of myself and my business from maintaining the cameras. And I'm going to be going through as to the motive behind that. But the business portion is going to be adjudicated in small claims court. So I have no beef on the business side. The business is a separate entity, separate from myself as a homeowner. So the two do not intermingle as one would know if you're into business. Um, so I just want to get that first and foremost out, that I have no beef as to the business side. So with that said, due to the fact that I'm a homeowner and was the business owner of the security camera company that was maintaining the camera systems, I am privy to a lot of information and knowledge. And so, therefore, once I uh, cease being the security vendor, the knowledge that I have allowed me to raise questions as to the financial state of this development. Thus, here we are today. Um, uh, we have, let's see how to put this. Uh, we, okay, so once I started digging into the financial state of development association, I found that the HOA as a whole was in violation of a lot of corporate laws based on how they handle the elections, how they maintaining the financials, money in investments, and how they are taking in the homeowners' money in into the budget, to do everything. And so there, I found a lot of violations of the law, and and this is me saying, and that I'm going to say that there has been misappropriations of funds as to where they're what they're taken in for and what they're actually being used for. Um, I, uh, I can't get to the point to where I can actually say that there is actual embezzlement, but it's my opinion and feeling based on the fact of all the uh, obstructions that I'm getting from getting the correct documentations to review and can't see it, then I'm under the opinion that there has been a lot of embezzlement within this HOA and board. So until someone, the board, follows the law and give me all the documentations that I want, then I can either say, well, I was wrong, that there has not been no embezzlement, but I can prove the misappropriation of funds very easily, as well as you can't delete accounts. Well, first, you can't take out of money of accounts that's been approved by the homeowners. For one thing, take the money out, create a new account, and then put it into another account that wasn't even set for without telling the other homeowners, and then violate the law by deleting that original account. All that I can approve. And uh, I didn't put so much stuff up here. I forgot. It's been a while. So, but I know that I've put it in as much as a chronological order to unravel this. So, just showing through here, if you go through my YouTubes here, I explain a lot here. Okay. And it's all dated. If you take the time to listen to it, scan through it. Yes, I'm very long winded because I'm a very detailed person, based on my background as being a former San Francisco police officer, and so it's going to go through to the point to how this started, where just take my time here, where it started, and from the minutes of my allegations to this long thing here. If you can see here, CCNRs. Okay, we're on our fourth drafts here, and why? Okay, they want to claim about well, we need 66% of the vote. Well, the first thing is you have to send ballots out to the homeowners in order to get the votes. Okay, send the ballots out. They haven't done that. I'll be able to approve that, which is in violation of the law. Senate Bill 323, and various corporate laws within the statutes for California corporate laws legislation. I'm not getting my wording right. It's early in the morning. It's what's today? See, I lost so much of time. Today is Saturday the 28th, and it's like 9:01 in the morning. And actually, I have to pop out shortly, get ready to get dressed to go to work. But it it uh, if you go through all these, you will have about the voting and the election laws and what they are. If you're a ranch homeowner, please, 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 and you come in here, don't don't wait or kind of depend on me to put out the little bit of stuff. Just look at these videos that I put together, and then if you have questions, you can reach out to me. As well as I want to go back. I want to go back, and I want to make sure that this is a real hot topic in people's mind. Did you guys know that the president of the board, Tina Encarnacion, her husband, who is a web guy, whatever. Okay, and there's no problem. There's no problem as to him being a web designer or whatever. The problem is that you cannot be the president of a corporation and then give your husband a job and pay him money out of the corporation's money, and that money comes into your home, that is illegal. Okay, that is illegal. And thus, by if you look at the budgets, which I'll go back through this stuff at some point coming up this week, I will show you on the budget where that web payment is. It's like $100 something dollars. So the mere fact that he gets paid $100 something dollars a month to maintain a website that's not even maintained could prove that. Um, and you get $100 as the president of the corporation. Your husband gets $100, and that $100 come into your household, and you, as a president of the board, along with the other board members, raise our dues to $55, but you got $100 coming in from all of us homeowners paying your dues that you have to pay for regardless. That's how I look at it. That's how I want the homeowners to look at it. All right. We're paying their dues. We're paying the president of the board dues, which is illegal because he can't get money from us in a corporation to do a job that she gave him. So, on that note, I am going to end, but just kind of go through here. We're going to talk about them stealing my property. All right, we're gonna talk about about the new contractor, which is a homeowner, Ryan Boyce, homeowner, which is okay because I'm a homeowner and I was getting paid $1,700 a month, but I did it the right way. I don't have no conflict, and but this right here with the Ryan Boyce, they were paying Ryan Boyce, the new security vendor, the same time they were paying me in January. He was supposed to take over February 1st. I'm going to go through that. I think that's in here. That's in here. But if you look at this, but the one part that's not in there that I might have to put in the comments here, but in January, when Lewis Surveillance was going to be terminated or was terminated to February 1st was when Ryan Boy's security was supposed to start. He was secretly sabotaging me, working on the camera systems, and then want to make a statement to the president that around January 8th, because it's in court documents that I'll show, that I was taking ranch property. Now, he don't start until February 1st, but he's working on the camera system, getting paid. I got the invoices to show y'all. He's getting paid by this board, paying him and me at the same time. Your money, my money, two vendors at the same time, but he's secretly working on the system. It's all documented. I'll be showing that. So, this should be like it went a little bit too long. It's like 18 minutes, but like I said, it's all here. If you take the time, you're gonna find out about Rich Cardosi, CNC Property Management, who came with the president board, Tina Incarnation, to the civil court case where they both perjured themselves in trying to get this temporary restraining order. But I prevailed because the law and the judge said that I didn't do nothing wrong. Freedom of speech, my right. So, with that, I'm going to end, and you guys have a blessed day.